Hello, in this video I'm going to explain you more about the self-hosting options of Collaboard. Collaboard is a powerful online whiteboard and collaboration solution that offers on-premise hosting and private cloud hosting, and in this video I will give you a good overview on the different options how to host Collaboard in one of these environments. So I'm doing the presentation right away in Collaboard, so let's activate the focus mode so we're not disturbed by the user interface, and let's make a short introduction what Collaboard is. So in the end, Collaboard helps you to digitize the flip chart, the whiteboard, the blackboard, or even a project room, so everywhere where people work together, where they exchange information visually, this is where Collaboard can help. In the end, Collaboard is an online whiteboard which provides you literally infinite canvas where you can put thousands of sticky notes, images, documents, videos, and many other things. So it helps you to bring to the people these elements they knew from the physical meeting rooms or for the project rooms. Now, if you think about collaborating online, we not only need all these elements we can put to the whiteboard, but we also need some tools to facilitate what's happening on the board, to orchestrate what the users should do, when should they do it. And in the end, Collaboard provides you here a digital facilitator toolkit you can use to improve collaboration inside your organization. Now, the most important part about Collaboard regarding everything you can do in the online whiteboard, it's security and the different self-hosting options. Now, before we look at the options, let's have a short look on the benefits you get when you self-host Collaboard. And the biggest reason is basically to protect, control, and monitor all the data that is put to the whiteboard. So imagine the online whiteboard is used for innovation, for designing new products and services, or even to have data of citizens or something like that. In this case, we need additional protection. And this is one of the biggest benefits of self-hosting. It's keeping the data in-house. You can also run Collaboard in an air-gapped environment, so to really restrict access from external people and to make sure everything you do on Collaboard really stays inside your organizational boundaries. Self-hosting also helps you often to be compliant with existing regulations and rules. And when you self-host Collaboard, you also have a lot of customization options. So you get basically the same powerful online whiteboard tool that's available in the cloud with additional configuration and customization options as you self-host it. And these are just a few of the benefits you get when you self-host Collaboard. And now let's have a look on the options how to self-host Collaboard. So we provide two ways to self-host. One is with a virtual appliance that's available for VMware and for Proxmox. And the beautiful thing about the virtual appliance is it's easy and fast to install. It contains a pre-configured lightweight Kubernetes environment, and everything is already set up from us. So in this case, we just provide you with the appliance and you're almost ready to go. Of course, the easiness comes with some downsides, and one of the downsides is the limited auto-scaling capabilities of the virtual appliance. Therefore, we have a second option, and the second option it's a full installation in a Kubernetes environment. In this case, we provide a Helm chart for an easy and fast installation. It requires some Kubernetes know-how on your side to do that. And the beautiful thing here is that this is really a highly scalable solution that supports thousands of users working at the same time within Collaboard. Now let's have a look on these two options a little bit more in detail. And the virtual appliance, it's super easy to set up. You just need to define your own URL for Collaboard. So Collaboard is a web-based application, meaning everybody can access it via the server. You need a mail server because there are some cool notification features inside Collaboard to notify users. what has happened on the board. You define your own storage basically, and then the appliance usually supports up to 250 users, which means a maximum of approximately 50 concurrent users working at the same time. Now, although the appliance is it's easy to install, you get access to all the Collaboard features. So this means you have all the whiteboard functionalities, the complete whiteboard application. And besides the online whiteboard, you also get a back office application that allows you to manage and administer your front end, basically the whiteboard. And with this back office, you can also implement a lot of customizations. So that's regarding the appliance. Now, if you're thinking about the full Kubernetes installation, which is basically the data center version of Collaboard, here it's important to mention that Collaboard is a solution that's based on microservices. And you can deploy Collaboard in any Kubernetes distribution like Ranger, OpenShift, VMware, Tanzu, and so on. So in the end, it's highly flexible. And for us, it was super important to work with microservices, as that is the state of the art, and also has a lot of benefits regarding security. You can either host Collaboard now on premise, or you can do this in a cloud environment of your choice. So we are supporting like Microsoft Azure, we are supporting AWS. And other cloud providers. So in this case, we can say Collaboard can basically deploy it anywhere if there is a Kubernetes infrastructure present. We also support the deployment in a confidential cloud. So if you have a need of even higher data protection in a cloud, then Collaboard supports a confidential cloud approach. And the beautiful thing about the data center version of Collaboard, it's the scalability. So we designed the application to auto-scale. This means when you have thousands or hundred thousands of users working with the online whiteboard, then this beautifully scales up and down. So when there are a lot of people working at the same time, maybe during a company event or a larger workshop, then the system automatically scales. And this allows you then to manage these higher demands without touching the infrastructure or doing something like that, because everything is set up to do it automatically. Yes, and these are the options how to self-host Collaboard. We are happy to provide you with a POC, so it's super easy. Just scan this QR code. You will get to our website, and there you can ask for a POC. So you can try Collaboard inside your own environment or in a private cloud. That's totally up to you. Yeah, and that was everything in the video today, where I wanted to introduce you to the self-hosting options of Collaboard. So if we zoom out a little bit, we just see here, this was the board we used, and I leveraged a very nice presentation mode in Collaboard to explain you these different self-hosting options. So thank you for watching, and we're looking forward to support you with POC.